Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Trillium Tarot. This is Stephanie, and I'm so glad that you are joining me for this video. For this video, I'm going to be doing a flip through of the Liber Florum tarot deck. Just before I get into the deck itself, it would help me out immensely if you would give the video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you receive notifications of future uploads as I set up videos. I usually have rocks or something similar as the backdrop for my, my scene here for flipping cards. But this time, since this deck has to do with plants and earth and so on, I thought it would be appropriate to have a few little miniature gnomes, dwarves, whatever you want to call them. 3 little brothers doing different things at a little, fell over. At a little bitty table that has a couple of bowls on it, as well as a tiny little gazing ball, which could be considered a crystal ball. So that's totally me being girly, but I find it entertaining, so I thought I would share. I have been on a kick recently where I encourage people, if this deck appeals to you, I am encouraging people to purchase the deck directly through the artist's website rather than through a middleman or a third-party seller, because that way, 100% of the sales proceeds are going directly to the artist instead of being eaten up with fees of various kinds or an inflated price by somebody who buys up all the stock and then sells it for double and triple of what their value is, and so on. So if this deck does appeal to you, I encourage you to visit cosmiceye.org in order to make your purchase directly there. Now, with this deck, you will see that there is the circle on the top of the card that has an image from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And then it has an affiliated plant or leaves or, some kind of greenery, some kind of growth on the bottom. And the meanings behind the plants are explained in the little book or the little insert that comes along with it. But I will just go ahead and I will flip through the deck. So we start off with the Fool, and then we go to the Magician, High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Strength, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. So that brings us to the end of the major arcana. So now let's start looking at the suits of the minor arcana, starting with the Ace of Swords. And let me zoom in a bit. Now that you know what the gnomes look like. They're adorable, but they don't need to take up as much room in the image. All right, so there's the ace, and then we go to the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and King. The next suit is the suit of wands. So here's the ace, 2, and again, the imagery in the circle is the imagery that's very familiar to everybody who has worked with the classic or the traditional deck before. 3 of wands, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight, queen, and king. We'll move those guys out of the way. And now let's look at the suit of cups. So we start off with the ace, and then we go to the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight, queen, and finally the king. And the last suit to go through here is the suit of pentacles. So here we have the ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the page, the knight, the queen, and finally the king. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of this Liber Florum tarot deck. Again, please do, if this appeals to you, please do purchase directly through the artist's website, cosmiceye.org. And it would help me out immensely if you do give a thumbs up to the video and subscribe to the channel so that you receive notifications of future uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to the next video.